Have you ever wondered why you don't feel as energized as you used to, or why your steps aren't as light as they were in your youth? Picture this: you're trying to open a jar of jam, carry heavy grocery bags, or play with your grandkids, but your body just isn't cooperating like it once did. This isn't your imagination, it's a silent thief called muscle loss, sarcopenia, slowly stealing your strength year by year. But here's the good news: you can absolutely fight back, keep your muscles strong and vibrant, and be ready for any challenge no matter your age. I'm Dr. Cole Kane, with over 20 years of research into human health, and welcome to HealthSmart Medical Care. Today, we're diving deep into how to defy aging, protect your muscles, and live with boundless energy. Stick around until the end, because I'll reveal a surprising tip that could transform how you feel every day. So, let's kick off this journey and discover why your muscles matter more than you might think. Aging is inevitable, but losing muscle strength doesn't have to be. As we grow older, our muscles naturally start to shrink, a process known as muscle loss, sarcopenia, derived from Latin meaning a deficiency of the body. It's a fancy term, but the reality isn't pleasant. Your muscles are gradually fading away. After age 30, we lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle mass each year. By the time you hit 70, you could lose up to 30 to 40% of your muscles. This isn't just about looking less toned, it's about losing the strength to do everyday tasks, from climbing stairs to playing with your grandkids. Muscles don't just help you move, they're the engine of your metabolism. About 40% of your metabolic rate depends on your muscles, which house tiny energy factories called mitochondria.
These Mitochondria help you burn fat, sustain energy, and feel alive.
When you lose muscle, you lose mitochondria, leading to fatigue, weight gain, and even a higher risk of chronic diseases like diabetes or heart disease. Weak muscles also increase the risk of falls, a leading cause of injury in people over 65. This isn't just about appearance, it's about your quality of life. So, what's causing our muscles to fade, and how can we stop it?
Let's dig deeper into the root causes.
The issue lies with hormones, the chemical messengers that keep your body in balance. As we age, these messengers start to falter, and the consequences are significant. For women, menopause, typically around age 50, is like a hormonal earthquake. Estrogen, a key player in muscle health, drops sharply. Estrogen doesn't just regulate reproduction, it helps repair muscles after exercise, strengthens bones, and supports connective tissues like collagen and cartilage. When estrogen declines, you might notice sagging skin, weaker muscles, or even wrinkles. Even more serious is the drop in progesterone, which often falls to near zero. Progesterone is a powerful neuroprotective agent, shielding nerves from damage. Without it, women become more vulnerable to diseases like amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, a neurodegenerative condition that affects the nerves controlling muscles. Interestingly, men are 4 times more likely to develop ALS than women, until menopause, when the rates equalize. Men aren't spared either. Starting around age 60, testosterone levels begin to decline, impacting muscle growth, strength, and even libido. Testosterone is like fuel for building muscle. If it's low, your workouts won't be as effective. But it's not just testosterone. 2 precursor hormones, pregnenolone and DHEA, also decrease, leaving your body short on the raw materials needed to produce testosterone and other hormones. This creates a domino effect: fewer muscles, less energy, and a slower metabolism. And don't overlook an unexpected hormone, melatonin. Most people know it as the sleep hormone, but it also protects the mitochondria, the energy factories in your muscles. As we age, melatonin levels can drop by up to 10-fold, explaining why you might struggle to sleep and feel less energetic. Low melatonin makes muscles more vulnerable, and your body's ability to recover from exercise diminishes. Another factor you can't ignore is cholesterol. Yes, the very thing many people fear. Cholesterol is the raw material for all these hormones: estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, pregnenolone, and DHEA. Without enough cholesterol, your body can't produce the hormones that support your muscles. So, low-fat diets or medications like statins, used to lower cholesterol, can backfire. Statins are notorious for causing muscle pain and weakness, with up to 20% of users experiencing muscle issues. If you're on statins, don't stop without consulting your doctor, but know that cholesterol is vital for muscle health. Let me share a story that illustrates how these factors play out in real life. Minh, a 52-year-old nurse, came to me feeling discouraged. She'd always been active, working long shifts and caring for her family. But after menopause, Minh noticed her arms couldn't lift patients as easily, and her legs felt heavy after a short walk. She tried dieting and even cut out fats, thinking it would boost her energy, but she only felt worse. Tests showed Min's muscle mass was declining, and her hormone levels, especially estrogen and progesterone, were very low. Min was experiencing muscle loss, and it was eroding her confidence. We created a plan: resistance training 3 times a week, a protein-rich diet, and more time outdoors to boost melatonin. I also advised Min to talk to her doctor about her low-fat diet, which was limiting her cholesterol. Within 6 months, Min regained her strength, and she even started a walking group with her colleagues. Min's story shows that muscle loss isn't the end, it's a challenge you can overcome with the right tools. And you can do it too, starting with simple steps. Does Min's story resonate with you? Have you noticed changes in your strength or energy? Drop a comment below and share your story. I read every one. If you're ready to reclaim your health, hit the like button and subscribe to HealthSmart Medical Care. Tap the bell icon so you don't miss any videos that could change your life. Now, let's dive into how you can protect your muscles. To combat muscle loss and keep your muscles strong, I've got a 5-step plan, based on years of research and working with patients. First, if you do just one thing, make it resistance training. Whether it's lifting weights, using resistance bands, or doing bodyweight exercises like squats or push-ups, resistance training is the most powerful way to build and maintain muscle. Adults over 50 who did resistance training twice a week for 12 weeks saw significant increases in muscle mass and strength. You don't need a fancy gym. Start with a pair of dumbbells or even water bottles at home. Consistency is key. Aim for 2 to 3 sessions a week, focusing on major muscle groups like legs, arms, and core. Not sure where to start? Try this simple routine: 10 squats, 10 push-ups or wall push-ups, and 10 bicep curls with light weights. Do 3 sets, and you're on your way. Second, muscles need fuel, and that's protein. Aim for 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, 68 kilograms, you need 54 to 82 grams of protein a day. That's about a chicken breast, 2 eggs, or a serving of Greek yogurt. Protein repairs muscle damage from exercise and supports growth. Some weight loss drugs, like GLP-1 agonists, e.g. Ozempic, can cause muscle loss as a side effect, making protein even more critical. Add protein to every meal: eggs for breakfast, lentils or fish for lunch, and lean meat or tofu for dinner. If you're vegetarian, options like beans, nuts, and quinoa are fantastic. Next, don't shy away from cholesterol. Cholesterol is the foundation for your hormones, so foods like eggs, avocados, fatty fish, and butter provide healthy cholesterol to support muscle-building hormones. Low-fat diets can leave your body short on this vital nutrient, and statins can make things worse. Dietary cholesterol improves hormone production and muscle recovery in older adults. So, enjoy that omelet or salmon, they're doing more good than you think. Fourth, melatonin isn't just for sleep, it protects your muscles' mitochondria. To boost melatonin naturally, get outside. Over half of sunlight is infrared, penetrating your skin and skull to regenerate melatonin. Infrared light improves muscle recovery in older adults. Spend 15 to 30 minutes in the sun daily, ideally in the morning. Can't get outside? Sitting by a fireplace or candlelight mimics infrared. On the flip side, avoid blue light from screens at night, as it suppresses melatonin. Try blue light blocking glasses or dim your devices after sunset. Finally, as we age, our bodies produce less pregnenolone and DHEA, precursors to other hormones. They're like raw materials your body uses to make estrogen, testosterone, and more. Supplements can help, but not everyone needs them. Women might start with 25 to 30 milligrams of pregnenolone or 25 milligrams of DHEA daily. Men can try 100 milligrams of each. These precursors support muscle maintenance without the risks of direct hormone replacement therapy, which can suppress your body's natural production. Always consult your doctor before taking supplements, especially if you have health conditions or take medications. These steps aren't just theory, they've transformed lives, as the next story will show. Muscle loss isn't just about struggling to carry heavy bags, it's a health crisis. Weak muscles increase the risk of falls, leading to over 3 million emergency room visits annually among older adults. They also slow your metabolism, making it harder to burn fat and easier to gain weight. Without enough mitochondria, you're more likely to feel exhausted, develop chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, or even experience cognitive decline. Muscle loss is even linked to poorer brain health, showing that strong muscles support a sharp mind. This isn't just about looks, it's about living a life where you can keep doing what you love. Let me tell you about Duk, a 64-year-old retired firefighter. Duk always prided himself on his strength, years of carrying heavy equipment and saving lives. But after retirement, He noticed he couldn't keep up with his grandkids or even mow the lawn without feeling drained. His legs felt heavy, and he gained weight despite eating the same. Duke's testosterone and DHEA levels were low, and muscle loss was creeping in. He felt like he was losing the person he used to be. We started with small changes, resistance bands at home, adding protein like steak and eggs, and morning walks to get sunlight. He also worked with his doctor to try low-dose DHEA. 9 months later, Duke was back on the soccer field with his grandkids and even joined a local gym. His energy skyrocketed, and he told me, "I feel like I've got my life back." Duke's story proves it's never too late to rebuild strength. Keep exploring to see the science behind these changes. Your muscles are made of protein fibers constantly breaking down and rebuilding. Resistance training triggers muscle protein synthesis, the process of building new muscle tissue. Protein provides the amino acids needed for this repair, while hormones like testosterone and estrogen signal your body to prioritize muscle growth. Melatonin protects mitochondria, ensuring your muscles have the energy to function. Cholesterol is the raw material for these hormones, forming a complex network that keeps muscles strong. But aging disrupts this system. Declining hormones interrupt muscle repair, and low melatonin reduces mitochondrial efficiency. Add in lifestyle factors like poor diet or inactivity, and muscle loss accelerates. The good news? You can slow it down. Combining resistance training with adequate protein can increase muscle mass by up to 10% in older adults in 6 months. Sunlight exposure, meanwhile, boosts melatonin and improves muscle recovery by reducing oxidative stress. But muscle loss isn't just physical, it's emotional, as the next story highlights. Muscle loss isn't just a physical issue, it's an emotional one. Imagine not being able to do the things you love, like gardening, dancing, or traveling. For many, muscle loss brings a sense of helplessness, as if aging is stealing their freedom. I've seen patients cry in my office, frustrated that their bodies no longer feel like their own. But here's the truth, you have the power to change the story. Every squat, every protein-rich meal, every moment in the sun is a step toward reclaiming your vitality. You're not just fighting muscle loss, you're fighting for the life you want. Lon, a 58-year-old teacher, came to me after noticing she couldn't carry classroom supplies anymore. She'd always been active, but menopause left her feeling weak and tired. Her skin was sagging, and she felt embarrassed wearing short sleeves. Tests showed low estrogen and melatonin, and her muscle mass was shrinking. We started with bodyweight exercises, like chair squats, and added protein-rich foods like Greek yogurt and nuts. Lon also committed to a 20-minute morning walk to boost melatonin. 6 months later, she was stronger, her skin was firmer, and she was back to teaching with abundant energy. Lon told me, "I didn't realize how much my muscles were holding me back until I got them back." Lan's story is a reminder, small changes can restore your confidence. Let's keep going to see why I'm passionate about sharing this. Lan's journey could be yours. What are you doing to stay strong as you age? Share in the comments below, and let's inspire each other. If this video helped, hit like, subscribe to HealthSmart Medical Care, and tap the bell for more tips to live healthier. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Together, we can spread the message. As a doctor, I've spent decades studying how our bodies age, and at 59, this hits close to home. I don't feel 59, and that's because I practice what I preach: resistance training 3 times a week, eating enough protein, and getting plenty of sunlight. But it's not about perfection, it's about progress. I've seen patients transform their lives with these strategies, and I feel the difference in my own body. Strong muscles aren't just about lifting weights, they're about lifting your spirit, confidence, and ability to live fully. Life can be busy, work, family, stress, but that's why I emphasize simple, sustainable changes. A 10-minute workout, a protein smoothie, a walk in the park, these aren't just tasks, they're building blocks for a vibrant future. The science is clear, but the real magic happens when you take action. Picture yourself 10 years from now. Do you want to be the person struggling to get out of a chair, or the one hiking with friends, dancing at a wedding, or chasing your grandkids? Protecting your muscles is about creating a future where you don't just survive, you thrive. Every choice you make today, every workout, every meal, every moment in the sun, is an investment in that future. Don't let muscle loss define your story. You have the tools to write a different one. Keeping your muscles strong as you age isn't just a health goal, it's a way to live life on your terms. Muscle loss may be a natural part of aging, but you can fight it with 5 simple steps: resistance training, protein, cholesterol, sunlight for melatonin, and if needed, precursors like pregnenolone and DHEA. Minh, Duke, and Lon transformed their lives, and you can too. Start with one small change: a walk, more protein, or a few squats. Your body will thank you, and so will your future. Share this video with friends and family who want to stay vibrant and active. Let's spread the message of defying aging and living healthier together. Subscribe to HealthSmart Medical Care for more practical health tips, and hit the bell to never miss a video. Here's to strong muscles, endless energy, and a life full of possibilities. Takeaway: muscles are the foundation of your health, energy, and independence. Muscle loss doesn't have to win. With small, consistent changes, exercise, protein, sunlight, and smart nutrition, you can protect your strength and live fully at any age. Start today, and you'll be amazed at what your body can do.